name is Anita, and I kind of limped up here. I'm a runner. I fell Wednesday, and this is the first day I've actually been able to walk. Sprained my ankle very, very badly. I am 3 months and 4 days post-op for my procedure. Lynn and I at work, we work together, and in the bathroom, you're like doing this to your face, and somebody will come in, yeah, I want to do that too. And so we were always talking about getting rid of our turkey necks. So I came to a seminar in September. I think one of the other ladies had come at the same time. And at the end of the seminar, they offer to set you up with a free consultation. And frankly, I did not schedule one because I said, there is no way I can afford to do this. It's just not going to happen. And I did get a phone call from them. They're not very pushy, but I did get a phone call. And they said, it's free. Come and talk to us. And so Lynn and I scheduled our consultations together, and we drove over there together, and we actually sat and let Dr. Dreschen talk to me and show me on the computer what he could do, and Lynn saw what he could do, and she's in the back going, oh my God. And then I got to see what he was proposing for her. I had the refresher facelift. My brow got pulled up. I had the 11s right here. I had 2 very deep crevices right here removed, and I didn't think that was something he said he needed to do, and I was like, I was worried about this. But listen to him, because he's going to look at the whole picture, and he's going to show you what you need and give you the advice going forward. Now, I'd rather be put to sleep once to get things done rather than go back 2 and 3 times, because I've had other kinds of surgeries, and it's just a recovery to that. So I scheduled my surgery over the Christmas holidays. Most people wouldn't be brave enough to do that, but most of my family was going out of town. So I thought, well, this would be a good opportunity for me to take all that extra time off from work. You've already got the Christmas holiday the day after the New Year's, at least where I work, I do get that kind of stuff. So I scheduled my surgery. My last day at work was December the 17th. December the 18th, I was over there getting my surgery. On the 21st of December, my family decided to have an early Christmas because everybody's going out of town. So I had to send an email out, and what I told my family, other than my sister who was my caregiver, I said, I'm going to have eye surgery. I'm kind of be black and blue, when you see me on Saturday at the Christmas get-together. And I showed up, and yes, you're a little black and blue, and it's rough and everything. But, they're my family. They were okay with it. I had a scarf around my neck, and nobody really said a whole lot. They didn't question me. People are going to notice, though, as you go through the healing process. When I went back to work on January the 7th, I was supposed to go back on the 6th, but I had to have a root canal. Okay, imagine you've had surgery, you're very tight, you can't really open your mouth as big as I can today because you're sore, but I had to sit in the dentist's office 3 Mondays in a row trying to get a root canal completed. So it was very, very, that was hard. That was harder than the surgery. But people will notice the difference in you, and they're going to quiz. I wear contact lenses, and I couldn't put them in right away afterwards. So I bought a pair of glasses that had no prescription in them, and I wore those around. I couldn't see what I was doing, but it hid some of what was going on because I had the bags removed from under my eyes. I had jowls. I don't know if they're going to show you the pictures, if they've been up there already, but I had jowls and a big thick neck. And I wanted to get rid of that more than anything, but he got rid of the bags, as you can see under my eyes. I had people come up to me and say, wow, you look different. What is it? Well, I had glasses on, which they'd never seen, and I'm like, well, I had the fat removed from under my eyes. God, your skin looks really good. I said, well, I had a microdermabrasion done. All of those are true. Now, I didn't tell them everything else. I didn't tell them I had all this lifted up and all this other stuff done, because I didn't feel like telling them that. So most people don't know. But I've had people tell me, gosh, you really look young since you had those bags removed from your eyes. You look like you've lost weight. I mean, that is awesome. I had lunch with a guy that I see every once in a while. He's a business person that I work with, and I hadn't seen him since August. So I met him at the Columbia restaurant over in Tampa for lunch, and he's just looking at me. He's like, wow, there's something different. And you can tell they want to ask you, but they're kind of afraid. So he said, man, what did you do? I said, I had the fat bags removed from my inner eyes. He goes, oh my God. He goes, you look so much younger. I'm like, yes. So Lynn helped me get to my appointment, and and back. My son came home over the holidays, and he did all the shopping and Christmas and all that kind of stuff. So you do need a caregiver because it is a little bit rough afterwards. You can figure out how to finance it. I mean, if this is something you're looking that you want to do, figure that part of it out and make it happen. I'm so happy. My husband passed away 4 years ago, and I am hoping to put another man in my life, and I think I can do it with the new face a lot better than with the old one, and that's kind of my story.
My name is Lynn, and as you can see from what I had before, Anita and I had gone to this particular seminar, as she had indicated, and my biggest hope that I wanted to accomplish was the neck. That was all I ever saw was the neck. My mother is very thick through here, and the saggy skin and all that, and that's all I wanted to have go away. And when we went to this seminar, and then ended up going to a consultation with Dr. Dreschen, that's the first thing I told him. He said, "What do you want done?" "The neck. The neck's got to go." And he says, "Okay." He said, "We can do that." He said, "But you need to look at some of the other stuff." I said, "I'm good from here up. I just want the neck." And as he started talking and going through everything, then I realized, oh, heck, what is all of this stuff? And so when he did the imaging, it was amazing to see the difference in what you would hope that you would look like. And so I ended up signing up. I had the advantage of being able to be second to Anita. So I got to see what she had to go through. And I can tell you, I picked her up from the surgery room, and when I first saw her, I go, okay. I don't know if I want to do this or not. But within 5 minutes, seeing her and knowing that the result was going to be was amazing. And I had no problem whatsoever of doing mine. And so I'm 6 weeks. And I had the refresher lift where I went through, lifting this up, and of course what I wanted, the neck. And I had some injections in the cheek, which I always had high cheekbones already, and then in the lips. Now, I can tell you with the lips, that was my panic point. I was fine with my lips, and when I had them done, they were just like huge. And I was like, okay, please, make these go away. And they said, just be patient. So what I ended up doing, I made myself a little sign and put it on my mirror in the bathroom, and it says patience. And I can tell you at the 5-week mark, it was like drastic change, that the swelling's going down. I can tell you that I bruised very badly through the jawline. I was out of work for 2 weeks. I was lucky enough that my daughter lives over here in St. Pete, and she took care of me. She took me to the surgery. She took care of me. The very next day, she had to go back to her patients because she works at St. Anthony's Hospital. And so I was there at her house by myself, but I took no painkillers at all. And within 3 days, I was out in public. It's like, nobody knows me, nobody sees me. If they see green and blue and whatever, they think somebody beat me up, but, it was okay. I didn't care. And it was fine. I had up and walking around, cleaned her house. I did all of that stuff within like 3 or 4 days. And I went back to work in 2 weeks, and everybody was saying, "Why are you so swollen? What's wrong? Why are you green?" Because I was green and yellow and all. I had jaw surgery. And they lived with that. I mean, even today, my boss, he says, "You got cheekbones again. You're not swollen anymore." I said, yeah, that jaw surgery is really tough. So it worked out well for me. I'm happy I did it. The staff is amazing. I can tell you I couldn't have done any of it without the support of them. They treated you like you were a person. They respected you no matter what you asked, even some of the stupid questions I know I asked. They didn't act like you were like, what? At all. I mean, amazing, absolutely amazing. So Dr. Dreschen, he took the time. I gave him a hug yesterday because it's like the first time I felt good about everything. I got my picture taken yesterday for a post. So it was just, whoa, that's me. And so I was very, very happy with everything. I suggest that you definitely sign up and do it. They will treat you with respect, with dignity, and I don't even know what to say. It's great. It's absolutely great. So thank you.